Welcome, welcome, beloved soul, to this powerful meditation. Thank you so much for joining me in this process of doing the deep work, of committing to yourself and your soul's growth at this time. For those with the courage to seek and to shine the light more deeply and to embrace the love that is here even more deeply and allow love to be our truth and our baseline, the rewards are great. So I commend you for your bravery and for being here. And I'm so excited to offer this to you. So the awakening journey is full of highs and lows. And personally, we have been in them all with you, all the ups and downs, the insides and the outsides. And so we definitely understand the emotional turmoil which can happen from time to time as we're going through this journey. As such, we also have come to appreciate the tremendous untapped nuclear power which is buried in the subconscious and is subsequently wasted on fear or negativity until we understand how to harness this energy for good, for creativity, for pleasure, healing, and in service. We are here now to serve you as a guide, also with the planet Pluto. Pluto is the planet of soul retrieval and the pure atomic soul codes of immense magnetism and the powers of attraction, like a tractor beam. So we are here to share enormous shamanic wisdom and power with you to begin to cultivate new aspects of your own potential. We serve to reveal the illusion beyond the veil and to help you consciously obliterate the power that you give over to fear. All you seek is within, and we will show you how to allow it to reveal it to you yourself by diving into the unknown or the darkness, the uncomfortable, the fear. Your subconscious mind can be perceived perhaps as a symbolic cave or ocean depths full of unexplored territory. Your individual shadow world or underworld subconscious terrain is full of valuable information which will enable you to feel more stable, confident, and capable when you are willing to explore it all. Remember, when you see, you are free. So please begin to create a sacred space for yourself now where you can be in silence and relaxed and undisturbed for this process. And while you get ready, we'll explain a little bit more here. This guided journey will showcase the serenity and the profound magic that awaits you in the phases, through the phases, on the other side of the phases of inner turmoil or separation consciousness. Some words to describe these phases could also be grief or despair, feeling distortion, feeling separation, and sometimes rock bottom. This guided journey is created with the intention to assist you to now release forever any judgment about your process of awakening, any comparison about your process of awakening as well, and to realize the perfection of every stage. To remember, we're always on the path. So when we experience a contracted state, right, or separation, or we feel low, what's actually happening is we're being gifted the opportunity to see even more, to gather even more wisdom and clarity and pure power from our true self, which is overriding now, right, the false self, the old stories, the fears, to rise higher with even more integrated light and freedom woven through our being. And let us begin. When you are at the rock bottom, or when you are in the deep despair, there is a great power and opportunity for greater self-knowing and self-awareness that is waiting for you there. And thus we bring you the gifts buried within the elements of despondence, chaos, confusion, mania perhaps, absolving the judgment of where we are. We are where we are. I am where I am. And it's okay where I am. And we surrender, allowing ourselves now to sink to the bottom of the ocean of the subconscious. So we're going to be working with the water element here, very relevant and powerful for these times to assist us to connect even more with that feral, untamed genius in the emotional realm, in the subconscious realm. So we allow ourselves now to sink gently to the bottom of the ocean and to just sit there and take a gander, just take a look of all that is here now in your heart space, in your mind. Being with all that is. Feeling it all. As you take the time to name what you are experiencing, Allow stillness now to come closer to you as you observe the roar of mental or emotional tides. And here, at the rock bottom, at the bottom of our soul, at the basement floor, at the very bottom of the ocean of the subconscious, we start to see a blue orb of light approaching in the distance. Here, in this now, to assist us and support us, comes a powerful form of Divine Mother, a guide, an ally, wisdom keeper, an aspect of ourself, a powerful support in the form of the Dark Mermaid. She is a gatekeeper of soul awakening, coming to us at the crossroads between feral madness and enlightenment, to show us the way home even more deeply within, to show us our power, our capability, and our truth. As we feel, more will be revealed. She arrives at our darkest hours where we feel alone, confused, abandoned, betrayed, or weakened, and unsure how to carry on. When we have given up and surrendered, exhausted ourselves trying, and can finally just release and surrender control. She is the guardian of this veil between the worlds, the dimension of deep subconscious turmoil at the rock bottom, symbolically, which is the fertilizer for more enlightenment and self-intimacy, self-love, power, and aligning with divine destiny. She lights the way in the darkness. She sparks our hearts in the darkness. So we sit here, sunken at the bottom of the sea, seeing this blue orb of light approaching in the distance. You hear a tinkling of bells, a murmur of voices, a cadence, a siren song inviting you to surrender and relax further, to release tension, any judgment, to relax your breathing, and surrender to your heart's deep ache. Surrender to the depth of feeling, to release the pressure and the weight, the shackles and the burdens of the weight of the pressure of what you carry. She beckons us to learn and remember now how to care deeply but not carry it, as she comes before you with her hair flowing. She brings a whole troop of ancestors and assistants from beyond. Anglerfish with glowing lanterns. She has crystals glowing around her neck. The Dark Mermaid brings the Triton. She places it in your hands to hold, to squeeze, and to focus your awareness in this now, and to bring your fullness to the reclamation, to surrender to where we are, release all judgment, names, labels, definitions. Instead, feel. Just feel. Release. She asks us to hold the Triton and to focus our mind and our heart deeply coming into the center of our being in the raw. Sit here, breathe, and allow it all to pour forth. Tears, words, stories, moans or cries, wails even, to mourn what was. To allow it to gush up and out and forth, to allow it to pour forth so that we may be lighter, that we may be free. She sits and holds space with you in silence now, while you allow all of this purging, and you can feel this gentle, very powerful, very deeply rooted, ancient, motherly love, motherly support. It's like a hug, a warm hug around your heart, and a gentle rubbing at your back, between the shoulder blades at the back of the heart chakra. And this assists you to continue to release, to surrender, and to no longer punish yourself with carrying the weight and the burdens. She sits and sits just to be with you in this space. And she waits. And she sits with you some more for eons of time until you are complete. you begin to feel more emptied of all of the storms now, and more of a calm after the storm. She shows you a vial full of a bitter poison, and she teaches us how to surrender the bitterness of the heart, to release it all, to empty ourselves, to surrender and release the burdens and the dead weight. She invites us to surrender some more, one by one, going through the events or the stories or the emotions or the fears or the words of bitterness, and removing them one by one like glass shards out of your heart, putting them into the bottle. And she invites us now to surrender fully this bitterness, because it does not serve to carry the bitterness. And now this bottle of bitter poisons transforms into a wish bottle. It changes from a dark black into a bright violet, kind of fuchsia purple bottle. And she invites you now to think of your wishes, of your heart's wishes, coming into the inner child and the curiosity and the magical thinking. So surrendering all the disappointment and all the stories before, that is over and done. And she asks you, think of your wishes from this space of clarity, this now moment, this divine reset. Think of your wishes. And they could be simple, like feeling free, feeling your love, welcoming more joy into your life, feeling abundant, feeling nurtured or supported, seeing yourself, feeling safe to be seen. As you claim these desires, know that they are granted for you already, because you already have them within yourself. The Dark Mermaid then holds up a black cosmic mirror made of rainbow obsidian to you. And in the mirror, you see at quantum level with laser precision and clarity your soul, the beautiful energetic soul templates, your energy signatures, perhaps geometries or other symbolic imagery. And you see the innermost caverns, the crystal caves, the depths that you are, the temples, the crystal cathedrals and castles, and deep halls of your being, as well as the throne. Starting to see now this broad expanse that is you and your being, in your soul's wisdom and energy, a being of cosmic architecture, vast beauty, and intricate complexity. She takes you even more deeply now into the caverns of your being, through the labyrinths and the deep canals of the heart, and shows you the treasure chest. You open it and start collecting some of the gems. See what colors the gems are today. She then shares with you, you see all these desires that you did not think that you had, or did not find yourself worthy of, or thought that you had to accomplish or do something or get somewhere. The programs of reaching outward in the external for what we desire. She says, do you see they are actually deep within you? And as you breathe and welcome in these divine truths, that the separation is always an illusion, that at any time we are free to surrender the lies that we told ourselves. And you start to hear the singing again, the gentle singing, the angelic choir, the gentle tinkling of the bells. And in this emptiness, in this clarity of true self-seeing, free from judgment, labels, names, terms, definitions, and categories. In the simplicity of your being with the Dark Mermaid, at the depths of the sea of your subconscious, you find your light, starting to see the embers glowing in front of you, radiating out from your heart center. And you see them start to glow even more brightly and start to actually tone the sacred sound of your soul song. And a wonderful place to begin with this soul toning is just saying the A, the vowel of the A sound, the long A sound aloud. to begin to tune again with your truth. And so if you feel so inclined, you can tone with me here, taking in a deep breath. And again. And one more time, toning the sound of creator, the A. And feeling that reverberate through your cells. And she invites you to feed this fire of the heart with your desires, your prayers, your dreams, your love, your gratitude, the relief and the power of surrender, the lightness, that simple grace. And when you're ready, when you feel the fullness of your being again, you start to feel the levity that you're now able to rise and to float up from within and to stand again. And she presses into your palm a small glass vial, a golden wish bottle with a prayer written inside. And she says, when you surface above, you can read your mantra. And so you hold the bottle, you start to rise from the bottom of the ocean floor, giving her thanks, hugs, love, and kisses for all the treasures that she has given you, which really is just her own divine mirroring of you. She says, I'm here for you anytime you must come to the depths. I'm here when you are here, instantly, and anytime you wish to come and feel the cause of your inner Pluto. I am here, the guardian of the gates of your depths of being, for you to remember again, to release the judgment and the heaviness. I will be here. And you wave goodbye, and you begin to float back up through the layers of the water, seeing the filaments of light from the sun and the surface world glittering. So you follow the rays of light back up, floating up through the layers of the waters, following those light filaments, hearing the song in your ears and in your heart. And waiting for you at the surface, there are pink dolphins, which take you back to the shore. One on each side of you, you put your arms around them, and they're swimming you back to the shore. And you see the beautiful golden sand of the shore. You break through the surface, emerging with the vial, the message in a bottle in your hands. You make your way up and onto the shore, walking through the beach, laying on your back in the golden sand, the sun glistening upon your body, warming you, radiating you with gold, and seeing your body covered in crystals, diamonds of salt, as the sun dries you out and welcomes you back to the surface world, to this now moment, to the external reality integrated deeply with the inner reality. You remember your mantra. And so you open your bottle to see what is your heart mantra for today to take forth into the future now. And repeating this mantra now 3 times to yourself, hands on your heart. Feeling and connecting and anchoring and upgrading and asking your cells now, your body, your nervous system, to remember this deep peace, this connection, this rooted, stable sensation throughout your being that you may return to at any time. Thank you so much for joining me for this, and when you're ready, no rush, when you're ready to open your eyes and proceed about your day, do so. Thank you for joining me and the Sacred Dark Mermaid, and thank you for committing to this work of soul retrieval, welcoming back your power from your subconscious. Hey everyone, we are going to interrupt this broadcast for a quick little infomercial to share with you several opportunities that we have to go really deep with the information that we are presenting. And we are going to be spending the next 30 days from the 0.0 all the way to the 29th mastery degree of this solar journey with Scorpio and Pluto, diving deep into our subconscious and really starting to access hidden realms of pure power. And we have this opportunity, Awakening the Sleeping Phoenix, if you are really wanting to go even more deeply with applying this information. Here we have the opportunity for you to access pure, untapped nuclear soul power through what we're calling a form of an energetic detox and a massive subconscious cleanup. We have a couple options here to meet you where you are. So if you're on more of a budget right now, we are offering a self-guided soul tour experience where you can actually download this ebook that I've created, Anchoring Your True North. And this is a star map, a manual for your own self-discovery to support your own awakening process, to connect more with your divine purpose. And I'm sharing here 5 of my favorite systems that I have been using in my own awakening journey that have really taken me to new levels, so new depths and new heights of self-seeing. So this is a wonderful and comprehensive introduction to 5 different mystery school chart systems based on your birth chart, your soul incarnation codes. And it's all self-guided. So I share with you in depth how to pull all of these charts so that you can do a self-guided version if you like. So all you have to do is go log in and create a learner account at the Mystery School site. Details are in the description box below. Click on the True North Compass Guide, and here's some lovely information. You'll start to see how in-depth I go with my work. The value that I want to bring is really share a lot of information to support you at these times of transformation. So you can see some of the details here, and to just click and basically get this course added to your dashboard. Then if you want to go deeper, we're offering a mastery class, the Phoenix Rising, Pluto, and your cosmic soul keys. And this is a deep dive. If you've ever done any mastery empowerment classes with me, or if you're new to my work, I take you really deep. There's a lot of information in here. We cover so much, and you'll see more when we actually look at the landing page for this course. But this actually includes, for your investment, the full video mastery course, an ebook to go along with it to apply even more deeply what we're covering and explore, and a session with me. For less than the price of one session, you are getting this whole master course and a session with me to review and more deeply anchor in all that we are discovering, all that you are seeing. So I'm here to serve as a sacred mirror for you in this process. When you go to the landing page, you're going to start to really get an idea of how comprehensive this class is. So I'm sharing a little bit about how astrology came to me and my journey, going over the benefits of this class, which some of the most important things to note is this is about embodying your Phoenix Rising key codes and really taking our power back from stories, fears, anxieties, and so on, and an in-depth exploration of your gifts and talents, professions, and also reviewing what you mastered in past lives and what you came here to master for this cycle. And that's just one aspect of the class. We cover a lot. So you can go to the landing page to see even more. These are the systems that I discovered over time, digging more and more and more deep to be able to recognize myself and to trust my service mission and so many aspects of this. And once you purchase this course, I will get notified and I will reach out to you to schedule your session. So thank you so much for checking all of this out, for joining me for this little commercial, and welcome to the Mystery School too. It's fun to share that with you, and we'll get back to the program now.